today we're going to be talking about the Lake Nyos and Lake Menown case. On August 21st, 1986, a limnic eruption occurred at Lake Nyos in the northwestern region of Cameroon. A limnic eruption, also known as a lake overturn, is when carbon dioxide is emitted from lake waters. This eruption is not what someone would typically think of, though, as it was mostly silent but definitely deadly. The villagers surrounding the lake heard a rumbling sound, and when they looked out their window, they saw a fountain of water with a cloud of white gas coming out of the lake. This catastrophe led to the death of 1,746 people and over 3,000 different livestock. Out of everyone in the whole village, only 4 people had managed to survive, since they ran to higher ground. There was also another case in Cameroon, about 2 years prior, but it was a lot smaller. This occurred on August 15th, 1984, at Lake Menown. During this eruption, a total of 37 people were killed and found on trucks in the road. They were also found by a truck that was carrying 12 people. On that truck, once the second truck got to where the gas was, their engine stopped working, and they saw the other truck on the road and went to check it out. Everyone on the second truck that went to go check on the first truck died as well. But there were 2 survivors. Those 2 survivors sat on top of the truck, and because they were high enough to the point where they were high enough to the point where they were not exposed to enough carbon dioxide to kill them. The Lake Nyos case occurred because Lake Nyos is a volcanic lake, meaning that it was formed as a result of volcanic activity. It is believed that as carbon dioxide passes through the rock, it dissolves into groundwater. Then, the carbon dioxide dissolves into the lower parts of the lake, causing the water to be contaminated with the carbon dioxide. At Lake Nyos, this carbon dioxide was trapped in the bottom of the water until something happened the day of the disaster that triggered the lake and caused a release of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Hi, I have a couple questions about carbon dioxide. Can too much carbon dioxide kill you? Yes, too much carbon dioxide can kill you. Exposure to too much carbon dioxide can give you symptoms like increased blood pressure, heavy breathing, asphyxia, convulsions, and even death in some cases. Oh, interesting. Has this ever happened before? Yes, this has happened on multiple occasions. For example, a 32-year-old woman was killed in her home in Gorleston, Norfolk. The cause of death was determined as carbon dioxide toxicity. What are the mechanisms behind carbon dioxide killing you? Carbon dioxide poisoning victims typically die from hypercapnia. Hypercapnia is a condition in which too much buildup of carbon dioxide is in the bloodstream. How does carbon dioxide get into the bloodstream? Carbon dioxide gets into the bloodstream by the change in partial pressure from the alveoli to the capillaries. That charge drives the oxygen into the tissues and the carbon dioxide into the blood from the tissues. Typically, blood contains about 40 millimeters of carbon dioxide, but during hypercapnia, the blood contains at least a minimum of 45 millimeters of carbon dioxide.